been on this before?
Oh, yeah. You watch me screw up all the time. You don't have to know anything. Just wing it like we all do.
Just hang out. She'll get you
It's
to
all
talk.
good.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
perspective of all of us, including Kat, will be totally different by the time this is over.
Episode 100. I gotta do this. STL Roar, we got Mr. Pat White in here. Yes. One of my longtime friends. He's a frequent flyer guest. We don't give away any prizes anymore.
I figured you had my picture on the wall by now.
Because the prize is just you in here, baby.
Thank you.
Yes. Because you're priceless.
You know, your face is
Yes.
priceless.
Oh, really? And what's the rest of that
Really?
joke?
Or a pickup line.
Yeah.
My brother's the jokester.
Yes, I understand. And we have two guys from Split 66 in the house. We got Mr. Shades over here because his future is so bright. He's now it's now part of his act. It's part of his whole
Are you really
facade.
studying nuclear science?
Yes, he is. He really is. But actually, we have to give props and big kudos to Tweezy because he's put up with more shit than me. He's the owner. He's the guy. And you know what he's
No, I ain't.
Yes, you is.
Your shirt literally says boss on it.
Hey, but I do got something to say though.
He does have something to say. Go ahead, say it.
At this year 4-year anniversary at yours awards, we're gonna be honoring Cat Muse. Shining Light Awards. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, November 12th. Put that in your calendar. November 12th.
November 12th. Put in your calendar.
And we want to book Split 66.
There you go. You guys want to play at that event?
We'll do it.
That'd be awesome. Be killer.
I already forgot the day. November 12th.
November 12th.
Where's it at? What time? How much are tickets?
It's at 155 South Florissant at Holly Louie NT. Next to the Andy Worm. Ticket's gonna be $15.
Okay.
Next to the Andy Worm.
Yep.
What is that?
Oh, you don't know about Andy Worm?
Oh, I do not. You have to tell me. I'm
Right
gonna
by
learn.
the
All
city
right.
hall, right by the police
Yeah,
station,
yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit.
That's
Yep,
all good.
Ferguson.
That's what I want to hear.
It's going down. We'll have some flyers soon. It's so
Yes. That's gonna be a blast.
yes.
That's gonna be fun. So everybody bring 100 of your nearest and dearest friends. Is this gonna be off the chain?
I guess we should figure out some kind of a big gift to get you to make it all
Just
official.
show up. I don't need anything.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Bring
you said
music.
that.
Write a song.
Little light
Write a
this week.
song.
Gosh.
Write a song. I've been after you to write an original song for how many years now?
I've written them.
And
I
where
just
are
haven't
they?
written one for you.
You just write one for me. Just sing one of your originals.
Yeah,
That's
a
all
whole
I
lot
want
of
to hear.
time. I just got done doing 2 parades.
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day and building floats and singing all this. You know, it's been crazy. I'm very happy April is coming because it's the beginning of spring and the end of all that headache for me. I can get into my summer gigs.
Well, you are Irish, and your name is Patrick, so of course they're all going to come running to you
Well, I'm the
for all that.
president of the Ancient Order Hibernians Division 2, so there's only 2 of us here in town.
Which is, explain what that is.
It's an Irish Catholic organization, and we put on things like the Dogtown Parade, and of course we participate in the Downtown Parade. But we, just kind of do a lot of things to help promote Irish culture. You see the Irish dancers, the Michael Flatley kind of stuff, Irish music, So try to support the Irish restaurants in town and teach a bit of the history, keep that kind of thing alive. It's important, I think, to know your history so you're not doomed to repeat it.
Right. Yeah, but you got a pretty good history.
I know. Next, we're just going to go right into politics. Counting you guys
No,
in
don't
November.
do that. Don't
What do
do
you think?
that. Don't do that.
I think I'm going to run for, state rubber bands inspector or something. I don't know. That must be a job.
Oh, my God. Then we have Miss Sherry here from her band Array. Christy, I'm sorry. What you call her? Sherry, my bad.
Remember
God.
we called Sherry
No,
and
her
she
name
didn't
is
answer?
Sherry. I always call her, in my mind, she's a Sherry.
Christy, whatever.
Christy from the band Array. Don't book her because she will cancel.
Did Jerry?
No, she double booked herself. It's okay. It's all
I've
good.
done that.
I'm
Not
sorry, I
often,
have
but
3 date books. I gotta get to
I
one.
know. just go
You're
with
like
you.
me. It's
Yeah.
paper still.
It has to be.
I gotta have something I can hold in my hand.
Yes.
I know, I'm the same way.
That way Uncle Sam can find it in a couple of years and
What
really
is
get me.
Uh-oh. Somebody's calling. Who is this?
Parole officer.
How do I plug this in?
Well,
Hello? Yeah? Hi, Jimmy. How are you? Fine. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Wait. Is it, that's which one? This one? What? This one? Not this hole. This hole's too small. Can we hear? Are you out there? Go ahead.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can all hear you. Go ahead.
Hey, congratulations, everybody, down here on your 100th show.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now you gotta tell everybody who you are. Who is this?
My name is Jimmy Reedy. And that's me. Hi, kids.
Hey, Jimbo.
You guys know Jimmy? You know Jimmy Reedy?
I think I met Jimmy.
Yes. He just put a meme out there about tall women and short guys, didn't you?
Oh my Lord! Don't hold me to that one. That's not what I want to be known for.
Well, you're known for a lot of things, Jimmy.
Oh, I don't. I'm afraid to ask, but it's okay.
No, it's all good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What are you doing? What are you doing this week?
Well, I'm home in town this week, and I'm grateful for that. And I want to share it. I want to share this with everybody that can hear this, or with you and your listeners or your viewers.
Yes.
I have watched you over. My God, what has it been? 2 years now?
It's been over 2 years.
Yeah, I remember when you started out with having Judy from down at what do you call
Charlack.
A Charlack pub come in, and oh my God,
What?
some of the best memories were Timmy Toth.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys, you know what? You really are. You're doing a milestone for local music up in your show there on Monday nights, and I want to just say appreciate you, Kat, because you really are rock and roll. I mean, you are what St. Louis needs. I mean, you promote local music, and that's just the bomb. And I'm sorry that I travel so much and I don't get a chance to be in town, but man, I appreciate it from away. Away from my tablet or my phone, but you really are something else, and God bless you, man.
Well, thank you. That's so sweet.
Well said, Jimmy.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I don't know when the last time we hung out. It's been a couple of years, ain't it?
Yes, it has. Well, you're more than welcome to come down here anytime. Anytime.
Well,
Stop by.
I'm going to be in town. From as I understand, I'll be. Is Hampton Village anywhere close to your studio down on, where are you at, South Broadway?
Yeah, South Broadway, South City. It's
Oh,
Stone's throw.
it's a stone's throw. It's not too far.
Hampton Village is close to you?
Yeah.
Too bad.
Okay, well, I know that I got a job coming up for 3 months, and I'll be down there in the south side of St. Louis, and I tell you, I would love to come by and just at least stop in and say hello and
Anytime.
cheers, kids.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That'd be great. All right, thanks, Jimmy. We'll talk to you later.
You got it. Hey, God bless and congratulations on your 100th show. Mwah. Bye.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
He's the craziest guy. He's freaking hilarious. I mean, you've got to see this guy in real life. He's just hysterical.
Funny looking.
I've known
Or
him for a
funny
long
sounding. You
time.
sounded pretty normal.
He is. He's just a blast to hang out with. Somebody was calling a minute ago. I don't know who it was.
Call them up. Let's see what's happening. We should just do all outgoing calls for this
Which
show.
is,
No incoming.
oh, I should
See if their refrigerator's running.
So, crank calls. That's funny. So on Thanksgiving, my friend, I was at Terry Siegel's for Thanksgiving. I usually go to her house, and she's like one of my best friends. I've known her forever. Do you know who Terry Siegel is?
I'm not sure. I know her.
She's a talent. She's a
Bugsy?
talent buyer. No, not related to Bugsy, but she's pretty badass though. She can
Yeah?
kick anybody's ass. She's awesome. Talent buyer for Hard Rock Cafe. She was #1 talent buyer in Las Vegas. They had a big award for her. But anyway, I've known her forever. So we're at her house, and she's like, "We've been a little drinking a little bit, have some turkey, drink a little more. We're doing prank calls, trying to get people to call us back." Nobody was home.
It's a great place out in Las Vegas, the Hard Rock. We always stay there.
Yes.
It's a neat place.
I've been there.
I mean, I'm sure you guys are the same way. Every time you go by something like that, you got to look at every guitar in the whole place. You get no gambling done.
Well, I went with my wife, so I had a I had a blast. This was past December, but there wasn't any like guitar gazing.
No.
That's for not for that time.
You ain't right down to business. Right?
What?
What?
No, there's always time for looking at guitars. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I try to make time for her. Like.
Oh,
not
she
to-
doesn't support looking at guitar.
No, she supports it. It's just I just try to.
Just trying to stay married.
I
He's
spent-
being a sweet
Right,
guy.
I spend a shit ton of time doing this as is. I don't need
Right.
to devote more.
Right.
So you were on your vacation from all your
From
everything.
everything.
That's
Just
good. That's
get the
good.
fuck
That's
outta
awesome.
here.
Yeah,
for a
it's hard
Good
to
for
break
you.
free from that, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Good for
is.
you
It
guys.
is. It is. And then
That's
especially like it was in December, so like 70 degrees, and then we come back here. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I love it out there. It's great because I mean it's even though it's hot, it just evaporates off of you because it's dry heat.
It's dry
I
heat,
love it.
yeah.
And I can breathe.
Wear
My
good
asthma's
shoes.
not like
Yep, all walking.
Wear good shoes.
until you're on the plane and then you're flying back and all of a sudden it's like whoop, it just hits you in the face, you know.
Yeah, they open that door.
All the asthma and everything. It's terrible. But anyway.
Yeah, I did stay at the Hard Rock one time though. It was back in '04. I actually lived out in Las Vegas for about 8 months, and
Really?
it was. So there's kind of a long story, but long story short, my brother was dating this lady at the time who was a CNA. She was taking care of this guy named Curtis. He's an incomplete quadriplegic, but Curtis liked to party. So I was 16 at the time. He's like, "Hey man, you wanna go see Puddle of Mud?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." He's like, "Well, just wheel me up there. That's all you gotta do."
Hello.
Yeah, hey, I was actually just calling in to congratulate Kat,
Who is this?
Jim McClellan.
Hi, Jim McClellan. How are you? God, I haven't talked to you in forever.
Who's this?
This is Kat.
Oh,
You're on the air, silly.
I didn't realize I was on there. Yeah, who's that?
He must have something.
No, it's just feedback from I think just from this phone.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So how are you? You are.
You know what? Health wise, I'm doing fine. And just trying to figure out how to get back into the business here, you know.
Oh, really? That is not a stretch for you. You're already there. You never left it. You can't leave it.
No, I'll find a way to get doing what I do.
Jim,
But
you worked
100.
You worked for Contemporary for how many years?
Oh, I worked for Contemporary for 12 and a half years, and then AEG for 12 and a half years, and then freelance through Logic for a year or two. So
He's booked a lot of some major acts, which is awesome. I've been to a couple shows with him, and it's awesome.
We need to meet you.
We got some bands, Jim.
We're hungry and we like to work.
But 100 shows, that's a good job, and you've done a great job for St. Louis music, and I just wanted to call and congratulate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Jim McClellan.
What do you got, a fun button there? Or?
Yeah, I have an audience that you don't have to feed. You just have to, they hear good stuff and music, and they just start clapping. It's awesome.
That's good.
I know. Comes in handy, for sure.
No, I hope to get back there pretty soon and do a little visiting. And
That'd be great.
if I do, I'll give you a shout.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
All right.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, this guy. He's a sweetheart. Is that all?
You are just popular today.
He is Jim McClellan. I've known him forever. I mean, he has booked all the biggies, all of them. He doesn't just book them and walk away from the show. He literally goes to the show with them. Like he was Maroon 5's manager for I don't know how many years, and he says they're just the nicest guys. Super nice. I mean, but he's that guy that goes the extra mile. And I've gone with him to a couple of shows, and it's just like he knows it. They all know him, and he will take care of them if there's an issue. And he's never really had any problems with any of the talent. But I mean, he goes the extra mile to take care of them.
That's good.
Doesn't just book and walk away from a contract.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he's
What a
got
great
quite a
job
history.
that would be. That'd be a cool job.
He's been doing it for a long time. He moved to Oklahoma to be closer to his kids, grandkids. I think he thought he was going to retire. I said, "You're not going to retire." No, no way. You love the music too much. So, but yeah,
Music's one of those businesses usually until you die.
pretty much. You've been doing it for how long, Patrick?
Oh, I hate to count. 30-something years.
Yes.
Or at least, yeah. I started first album, I guess, when I was 6. Or accompaniment on my dad's Christmas album.
But you're a legacy. You have family. He's got family that have played here, played everywhere.
Yeah.
Your dad and
My grandfather did live radio in the 30s and 40s. His father was a fiddle player, but really my grandpa was the one who took it professional. You know, from Mountain Home, Arkansas, came up here and got on a radio show. I remember I read an article he was talking about. Yeah, man, I got the show, and the show didn't work out. It was on some afternoon show. And so then he was working at Brown Shoe Factory. He's like, well, I guess this is them. I make shoes my whole life. He gets home and there's a message for him. Hey, we want you to come and do the early bird show, which is when everybody's going to work. And that was for, I forgot if it was KWK or KMOX, but it was a big deal. And he did that for a long time. And he did Hee Haw and played with just about everybody in the whole wide spectrum of things. Yeah.
that's awesome.
He used to travel with the Carter family.
That is
When he was a
killer.
kid, yeah. A lot. My dad used to play for, open for like Ray Charles, Glenn Campbell, Chubby Checker, and they would come here. Is it Bill Nautilman? And he used to do all the booking for he owns Nautilman Music. He's passed since, but he would do all the booking for Rickman Auditorium. So and he liked my dad. So whenever there was a big act that came in or whatever, he would hire my dad's band. So it's not what you know, boys. It's who you know. They're
That's
out.
right.
And he worked for AB for a long time. They sent him all over the country when they were buying up breweries and stuff. That was cool. He's like, yeah, show was usually Saturday, but they were so cool. They're like, all right, here's the deal. We're going to pay for everything, buy Budweiser beer for people, tell them that Budweiser bought it, and tip well. So they get in there on a Friday, get a Lincoln. You know, they always gave them cool cars. Get in the hotel, eat all the food they could for a day and a half, do the show, and, you know, just then they'd tool around because, you know, you're out there in Wyoming, you go whatever, you go to Pikes Peak on their off day. On Sunday, they would tool around, or Friday afternoon. So it was a pretty cool gig. Without any of the headache of really tour, no sleeping on speakers for them, you know.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about playing us a song, Mr. White?
Sure. I think these guys are already making requests. They don't even realize it.
That's okay.
We were talking about
Pat is very versatile.
John Denver, right?
Oh, yeah.
You want to do John
John
Denver
Denver.
song?
What are you gonna do?
Which one?
Well, that was Country Roads, right?
Can I do the harmony on it?
Sure.
Seriously?
Oh, don't mess it up.
Kidding?
Are you
You'll probably sing it right, and
Are
I'll
you
try to
doing
sing
the
it.
original key?
I don't know. Never heard it. Well, almost up West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old and older than the trees, younger than the mountains, flowing like the breeze. Country roads, come on, sing it, baby. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, won't you take me home, my country road? Oh, guitar. All my memories gather around her. Mama's lady, she's a stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted in the sky. Distant face the moonshine and a teardrop from my eye. Country roads, now you have take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Oh, my mama, won't you take me home, my country road? I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And as I travel down that road again, I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, won't you take me on, Does this guy think he is over there
Right.
playing a guitar and winking at the
We
ladies?
do that in our set list.
That's all good.
Change your feet. No. Thank you very much for
Oh, thank
getting
you.
I
out there
love
with me.
harmonies, so anytime.
And,
Play your wedding song that I love.
my fingers are still a little cold.
Play your wedding song that I love.
Your wedding song.
That wedding song that you.
So there is. I'll build it up real quick.
Okay, build it up.
So I do write songs once in a while. Usually they just kind of fly away like a stinky wind. That's the ADD. But a couple times I've had people ask me, say, hey, I'm having a radio show. I want you to. Do you have any original? I'll go write one. And this was obviously wasn't you.
Right.
And another time, a wedding, for instance, she asked if I would write a first dance for her. So I wrote a song for her first dance and played it at her wedding for her. And then gave her the scratch paper I wrote it on for her to do with whatever, hopefully hang it up, not set it on fire. But goes like this.
It's a great song. It's
Tammy
so
and
cute.
Evan,
Tammy and
if I
Evan.
remember the words.
Are they still married?
Yeah, we're batting 1,000 so far
Well, there
for
we
all of
go.
our
That's
songs and prenups. Because we're both ministers also. We're not prenups. Silly. I didn't say that out
Did
loud.
you
did
say
I?
that out loud?
Here we are on the dance floor, just a dancing too. Thinking about the memories I'll make with you. Holding hands and kissing lips, it feels so right. Now I get to hold you close day and night. Heart skips a beat when I look in your eyes. When you want me, get butterflies. Today I will stand up with you and say I do. What's next? Holding hands and kissing lips, it feels so right. Now I get to hold you close day and night. Everyone's coming to share the joy. Everyone's dancing out, girls and boys. Heart skips a beat when I look in your eyes. When you want me, I get butterflies. Today I will stand up with you and say I do. Heart skips a beat when I look in your eyes. When you want me, I get butterflies. Today I will stand up with you and say I do. Got the 5 songs I've written down. They all turned out pretty all right, I guess. That's helpful. Just don't write the bad ones down. I must have got them out early.
No.
No, thank you, Doug.
You,
Hey, man.
you can't. I don't think you can write a bad song.
I mean, I could try. Now?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Something about dead babies. No, we better
Oh,
not.
we're not doing that one.
I know. No, I know.
But there was a couple of bands back in the day, and as you say that, one was called, I hate to even say this, the Fried Abortions,
Oh, yeah?
and the Dead Kennedys,
Oh, yeah.
and what was the other one?
Volume. That was the
Volumes.
band at my high school. I remember their van was all spray painted up. I'm like, Volume, what's that? That's what Mom's taking. No. Just kidding, Mom.
Mother's
See Mother's Little Helper?
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
It's like those pet pills from the 50s. They're like, why can't you be more like, well, 'cause your mom was on
Bennies.
fucking
Bennies.
coke. Your
Yeah.
mom was jacked up. That's why.
Diet pills and all that
Unreasonable.
shit. Are you playing this weekend, Pat? Where are you
I'm
at?
off. I can't. Well, I have this week off, which is amazing.
What?
I think I'm off for the weekend. Don't
You
tell
are
everybody
not
that.
off
They're
the
gonna call
weekend.
me.
You guys
but
playing this weekend?
I booked like 4 games.
You're playing this weekend.
Yes, we're playing
Where you
4
guys at?
days. Thursday night, our trio is at Copperfire in
Oh,
Belleville.
Cool. That's a cool venue.
And that is so cool. And then Friday we're at Triple Lakes in Dupont, Illinois. Triple Lakes Tavern. And then the 26th we're at Downtown Pub and Grill in Warrenton. And then the 27th our duo is at Our Casa in Columbia, Illinois. It's
You
a
are all
really-
over the place.
Yes, we're all over. And it's great. I love it.
That's
I
awesome.
love it. I love it.
I'm embarrassed. This is like the one time in my life my book has got 2 weeks empty.
What?
On the radio, asked to explain where I'm playing.
What?
You'll just have to check out that website, folks. That's patwhitemusic.com. Go
That's
and check
right.
it out. www.patwhitemusic.com.
And he also sells houses.
That's right. I'm the real estate agent to the stars.
You are. Wood Realty. Wood Realty.
I work for Wood Brothers Realty. I am a licensed agent in Missouri, and of course, if you want to move to Barcelona, I can get you an agent out there too, and
Sure.
get a little piece of that. You wouldn't want to give your money away to strangers, so call your good old buddy Pat White.
That's right, because he's got you covered.
Yeah, that's right. Get in there. That's my catchphrase. You like that house?
Yeah.
Get in there.
Get in there.
It's your house now. We're gonna get that house.
That's right. We're gonna get that house for sure.
You like that girl? No. Let me.
Patrick.
Yes. You're right. You might like boys. I apologize. I was not sensitive.
Don't be judgmental.
I'm just old-fashioned.
I know, because you got the best girl in the whole world.
Sometimes.
We got to give a shout out to
She
Miss
says
Peter.
that. I couldn't get a boat, so it's the cheapest way to become a captain. Find a girlfriend named Camille.
That's right. There you go.
She's wonderful. She was working all day with the plants and whatnot. She's got the cold garden going, which is like lettuces and things like that. Things that can come up a little bit early. That's all I know. I'm just parroting at this point. Says, yes, roots. Don't put the Scots. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you weren't sleeping on the couch.
I like the couch.
He was scheduled one time to come on the show, and he fell asleep on the couch, and I'm cuddling him, and Tennille's like, he's sleeping. I said, what? It was because his helicopter
But when I
broke
call
down.
it, I called in. I go, yeah, sorry, helicopter broke down. I'm like, what?
Fell asleep.
I
'cause
think
he
tall
worked so
tales are
hard.
a lot more fun sometimes,
That's right.
in the right circumstances.
Let's play another
Being
song.
tall myself.
Yes.
You had something, didn't you? Wasn't there another
What you guys
song
wanna
somebody
hear?
had said?
Whatever you want.
Somebody said something. What was it?
What did you say you wanted him to play? Acoustic?
They didn't. They were just. We were just.
Yeah, you always joke around. Everyone yells "Freebird" at every concert you go
Oh,
to.
that's
right. What's it?
Lucy in the Sky.
I don't know about that one. I don't even know how to start it. How about this? Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither blindly as they make their way across the universe. Blues of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, spiting and inviting me. Nothing's gonna change my world. More on the monitor, Sweezy. Nothing's gonna change my world. There's the Beatles. You know the Beatles song? What's my worst one?
What was your worst one?
It was 20 years ago today. No. 20 years ago today. Shot the devil on the band to play. And they were going in an out of style. But the game didn't raise a smile. So they introduced to you. Acting over all these years. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Well, it's wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. Of such a lovely audience. We'd like to take you home with us. We'd love to take you home. I don't really want to start the show, but I thought you might like to know that the singer's gonna sing a song, man. Now he wants y'all to sing along. So may I introduce to you one and only Billy Shields, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
He's got a following. He plays all over, everywhere,
That's right.
anywhere.
I switch cars all the time just to keep him from following me.
That's right. He does. He's got incognitos and everything.
A lot of people make fun. I like my hoopty fleet. You can appreciate this. You work on hoopties all day.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of. I buy a car for $1,000 that I know is like a Lincoln Town car. I'm like, all right, a little buffing, a little fixing, drive it for a couple years and sell it for $3,000, which is still mine. Bought a $1,000 convertible Mustang. Came with the top, but they didn't know how to put it on. So me and you were gonna put it on.
No, we're not.
I bet.
I don't know what this me and you is. You got a mouse in your
We
pocket.
were friends. We became friends. I sang you a song.
I said-
You owe me.
That's man.
Now you just sing him a song.
Oh no.
No, what do you mean? No.
Nope. I don't.
It's weird singing to dudes. It's way easier.
It's yeah.
Cause you know I go table to table. Some guys go table to table, right? For hi, how are you? You go to a table for a dude. It's like, so you want to hear Johnny Cash, fellas, or you know, what do you want to hear? Band of the Bone. It's a lot easier to walk up to. Hey, ladies, how you doing? Hey, love
Plus,
songs.
I won't
you know.
steal this guy's thunder. It's his show. Like,
Oh, it's all good.
Cat's show.
It's my
Not my
show.
show.
You
It's
do
our
whatever.
show.
No, we all in
you-
this together.
You knew what I meant. It's
Steal my thunder
He's-
here.
it's
That
just-
sounds like
Go
you
ahead.
play guitar.
No.
No,
Go ahead.
it's
No.
not electric. I know. What kind of guitar do you like to play?
I'll play.
There you go. What kind do you like? I still want to go
There
play.
you go.
Shepherds.
Go ahead.
You
Yeah.
play
Shepherds
nice
and Thunder.
guitar.
play a nutshell, be a good one.
And then if I got different picks,
I don't sing though. Like,
Yeah. Wow.
So, I mean,
Shades,
this is
you
kinda
gonna sing?
pointless.
Shades, are you gonna
I
sing?
don't sing either.
What do you mean you don't
I
sing?
don't sing.
He just stands there
Well,
and
maybe,
listens when he plays.
We
You
can all-
guys are gonna
we
have
can
to
all
sing.
I'll
like,
sing,
for
but
that
I
friend
don't
group.
know what you're.
That's a weird. I know. It's small. It's weird to hold that thing.
We're going outside.
God.
It's all right. You know, it's all good.
Reaction's a little higher than he's used to. It looks like
Yeah.
on there.
Well, yeah, it's got that thing. I haven't really gone through it, but I was noticing that.
Bear with it. People don't know guitar. High
Yeah.
action's a little harder to play than low
I
action.
hate that.
I gave him a log with strings to play, so
I hate bar chords.
A lot of people do.
I'm trying to learn.
Feel free to sing anytime.
I don't know the words, but I know the song. No, that's good. Things definitely got a wide neck on it. I'm still figuring this beast out.
How long have you had this piece?
A week.
Oh, you
I
just
just
got it.
somebody passed away, and they had a bunch of guitars, a bunch of stuff, and so I went in and bought all of them, and I'll sell a bunch of them. But this is one I think I'm gonna keep.
It's nice.
Nice guitar.
Because she was gonna donate them all to Goodwill. I'm like, listen, let me come take a look. You might have some money there. And sure enough, she did. So
Right.
everybody wins except the kid at Goodwill. Sorry, kid, whoever you might have been.
Well, if you're just gonna go to Goodwill, it's not gonna be taken care of, I don't think. Because
Well,
the
I-
way they handle stuff at Goodwill, it's just thrown in a bin and kicked around and just not. It's not appreciated. Like, I mean, if you're gonna get rid of that kind of stuff, take it to a pawn shop. They'll at least hang it up.
Right.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think you just get overwhelmed when you got a house full of stuff. And I mean, this wasn't luckily an immediate. It was an uncle, but still, she was the executor, et cetera, et cetera. So
Right.
she's got a lot on her plate.
So much to get rid of.
Yeah, it's just overwhelming. I mean, it's
Right.
like it's moving literally for some of you who don't know, and you don't know should I say with these good pictures or bad? What is this? I just don't know. So
I know how that is. I had a friend of mine pass away, and his sister's like, "Hey, you want?" I said, "Yes. Here it is. Let me have it. Give it."
it's nice to be able to give it off to somebody else who can use it because you don't think, it is what it is, but it's got to happen. It's like people don't like the rain, but it makes the flowers grow. So
Right.
people got to die and make room for all the new people.
Exactly.
So you had a good time, I hope.
Yes.
Not you, the people
Of course.
up there.
Yes. Hopefully they're all up there. Hopefully they're all
You
up
play
there.
guitar?
Just a little rhythm, not really.
No
I'm more of a
hardcore stuff.
singer, and I play keyboard and.
You want to sing a song? We have a guitar here.
Sure, I'm trying to think of what I could sing. I mean, I sing an array of things.
She sings an array of things. The name of her band, Array. So, what is y'all's go-to? What is your go-to song? What about with
You're welcome to play this, obviously.
when you and Nick and what's his name were playing that one night? Rick.
Oh gosh, do you know? Well, I mean, since we're gonna strip it, like, I mean, is Blue Bayou too?
Blue Bayou too.
What key
Can
do
you
it
do
in?
that one? What key?
Sing it real quick.
Feel so bad, I gotta worry my
D.
mind. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to think of. We have 180 songs and I can't think of a song
Right.
now.
That
Friends in Low
getting
Places.
put on the spot thing. Like,
Friends
yeah.
in Low
Get
Places.
the Garth Brooks over there.
Friends in Low Places, Pat.
See, here's our set list.
Blue Bayou, sun goes down. in my
Before he
bones
cheats,
down.
Carrie Underwood.
You don't want that one? You don't want Blue Bayou?
Oh no, we can do Blue Bayou. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was playing.
Okay.
What happened? Where's
No,
that?
that sun
The
goes
ADD, I
down.
wasn't-
That wasn't it.
We all have it.
That wasn't our key.
See, I feel so bad. I gotta worry.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, it was
I
by
got
Roy
worried
Orbison,
mind.
I think.
Sun don't shine.
I need. Wait a minute. Can we start over?
In Blue Bayou? Yeah.
Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. It's actually higher, I think I'm saying. Saving nickels, saving dimes, looking till the sun don't shine. How about Can't Find My Way Home by Blind Faith? Do you know that?
We got phones. Let's hear you guys know it.
And leave your body at home. You know that?
Oh, yeah, I've played it before.
Somebody must change.
Or am I thinking of, is that the same as,
You are the reason I've been waiting so long.
what's over your internet, Tweezy?
It's hard to like tell people. You know what I mean? Just come in here and
I just play a song.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
don't really
Does
know
it,
the
though?
I'm not really a.
keys, and I
Right,
should know.
Put on the spot. I'm stumbling around like I've never played a guitar before. I'm like,
You did
what the
very
hell?
much lot. You did better
Yeah.
than somebody who's just talking.
Heck.
You
The
can probably
guitars.
pull off the Elvis
Dreams,
voice.
Fleetwood
Sure, that's
Mac.
easy stuff.
Yeah.
You want to hear that?
Let's do that. Falling in Love would be a good one. I like that.
As soon as I got the thing, I might as well
Rihanna, I know that.
make sure we don't mess up the words. I might as well put it right here on the thing. Look at that.
Is it the
Can
Blind
you do the
Faith?
thing?
No, it was Can't I'm Falling in Love. I'm sorry. The Blind Faith. What was the song?
Oh, Can't Find My Way Home.
How about Tainted Love?
Hold on, guys.
All request.
One at a time. Can't
Should
find
we
my
go
way
on a
home.
break and you guys
Steve
get your-
Winwood is
get
the
your
last time I
songs
played it,
together?
so
Yeah.
that's not
Let's
going to
do
be
that.
that one.
Episode 100, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com. We'll be right back, and we'll have some songs ready for you.
Do you know the Beatles something? And I could do the harmony. How about
Sure.
that?
I usually do that and do a melody medley.
And it's you that planted the evil seed. Shaking, I feel like I am about to explode. Tired, hopeless, claustrophobic. My only hope is just letting go. I'm done, then I'm good. Walk away like I should. Now I'm back, hoping that we have changed what we got. So I keep to myself just to please someone else. Now I'm drawing a line, 'cause I lost control. Just tell me how you want me to be in your cold surrender. Just tell me how you plan to save me. Just tell me how you plan to save me.
Yes, because I sent her all your info. Episode 100, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. That'd be Tweezy's company. Or what is it? Is it actually your company? Is it your
LLC.
It's your promotion. His LLC. He's looking a little Egyptian or Chinese or something back there, isn't he? A little chronic. It's okay. It's all good. 'Cause okay.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Pretty cool.
Pat White, what'd you guys come up with?
Well, we were talking about harmonies, and I think Chris and I, can I call you Chris?
Sure.
Is that easy enough? I call my friends Chris, and their name's Christina.
Christy.
Exactly.
But you-
See what I mean? That's why I do that.
I call her Sherry because she looks like a Sherry.
This is the third time that she said it.
It's always been Sherry. I've always
You
called
could sing Oh Sherry.
Oh Sherry. Oh Sherry.
Oh,
Should've been
Okay, so we're gonna do a song?
Sherry baby.
No, I was
That a
thinking
different song?
Steve Perry. Oh Sherry.
See what I?
Oh, you don't know.
So we came up with Beatles songs that have a lot of good harmonies in them, and she'd mentioned
Okay.
one that so we're gonna try.
Let's try this.
Something in the way she moves me tracks me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Know I believe in now. You know I believe in how. Something in a smile she shows me. All I have to do is think of her. Love. Something in the way she holds me. You know I believe in love. You know I believe in love. You're asking me when my love grows. I don't know. I don't know. You got the words.
Stick around now, it may show.
Oh, I didn't need them. Oh, I guess I do need them. Is that another song we can play? I'll show you something. You're asking me when my love grows. I don't know. I don't know. You stick around and it might show. I don't know. I don't know either. Sue it!
Yeah, that's what ends the song. Suing. Yeah.
You play that song in your band?
Yeah.
On the regular?
Yeah, and I do the harmony on it, so.
It's a great song.
It is
All the
really.
Beatles songs are pretty good, you know.
They're never gonna break up as far as I'm concerned. They can't. They just can't.
It's official now. They've recorded it, so it's down for the ages. Wasn't it they sent that song to the moon or something, didn't they, when they sent up, was that something? Was that the song that they sent into space when they were, or put on the moon on like the metal record, so if the aliens ever find it, they'll be able to figure out what it is.
I think the Eagles have a song up in space. I thought I saw that on there.
And then David Bowie, his sound, Major Tom,
Yep.
that's also one that, but yeah,
That's killer.
we put like a Robert Johnson one on there, so you know, kind of. This is
You know
us.
any
We're Earth.
Eagles songs? Maybe
Eagles?
I could do harmony with that. I don't know.
What songs do you guys have in your repertoire that would be close to what these guys do? Other than, or could they just do one of your songs and you just like lighten it up a little? Is that possible?
Probably not.
Asking a lot.
We're in,
No,
well, I mean, we're in
like-
drop B, so we're half the half the neck all the way down from
Be
there.
playing on noodles over there.
Yeah.
So they're like.
About right there. About close.
Okay, so go ahead. There you go.
We could do like Chevelle or something. You know any Chevelle? That's what
He
that's
says, "Who the hell is Chevelle?"
Listen, I'm not a real musician, guys. I'm just an entertainer. It's all smoke and mirrors. Don't you get it? All the girls and the glamour.
So what do you want to do? You want us to sing with
I don't know what.
You
yeah,
don't want me to sing.
I didn't ask.
Why
Cat
not?
made me
Have you
do
ever
this.
trapped a raccoon in a trash can?
Not recently, no.
There you go.
What are you trying to say? All the time. Whoop does it all the time. You do it all the time. I don't even want to know why you would do that. There we go.
You know a boy named Sue?
I know a guy named Steve. Uptown's got its hustlers. Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walk. I'm in a blue shooting son of a gun. Really big and strong. The man can't come, but he's stronger than a country horse. When the bad boys all get together at night, they all call Big Jim Boss. Just because you don't tug on Superman's cape. Don't spit in the wind. Don't keep a mask off an old Lone Ranger. Don't get around with Jim. From South Alabama came a country boy, rolling by a man named Slim. I said a blue shooting boy by name of Willie McCoy, back home they call him Slim. When I come on down to 46th Street town and I dropped out of a Cadillac, with my sound money, but I got a little store now. I'm here to get my money back. Come on and back, you don't tug on Superman's cape. Don't spit in the wind. Don't you pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger. Don't get around with Slim. Make a diddy-diddy-diddy-dee. Well, a hush fell over the pool road when I'm vibing out into the street. When the cutting was done, they on the ball, they wanna blood over the souls of the big man's feet. They got stabbed in a couple of places, shot in a couple more. Get a little story that you ought to think about before you get that home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't tug on Superman's cape. Don't spit in the wind. Don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger. And don't mess around with Slim. No, no, was 3, and he didn't leave much on me except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Well, now I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, wouldn't name me silly. Well, he got a lot of laughs from lots of folks, a lot of jokes. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. You see, now some guy would giggle and I'd get red, some guy get smart and I'd bust his head. See, life ain't easy, boy named Sue. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. See, I just in town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. When back in the corner, dealing stud was that no good mangy dirty mug. That son of a bitch named me Sue. Well, I know that snake with my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. Had that weird look and that evil eye. Well, pretty much. My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die. They got no big ass light. And I remember the words. But it's Johnny Cash and a boy named Sue.
Mama tried.
Merle Haggard?
Yeah.
First thing is that right?
Yeah.
First thing I remember knowing, get a lonesome whistle blowing, and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving bound, not knowing where I'm bound. Oh, that's the way Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load, tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest. She wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And after 21 in prison, with life without parole, it leaves only me to blame. 'Cause Mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding eye denied. It leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. It's only me to blame. 'Cause Mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding eye denied. It leaves only me to blame. 'Cause Mama tried. It leaves only me to blame. 'Cause Mama tried.
What?
Overplaying.
Patrick, his whole family at family gatherings when he was younger, when he was a kid. Who was everybody playing? Or was
Nobody
it
played
just,
but my dad and I. And my little brother played a little
Really?
bit, but obviously
But
all
you have
these
a big-
crazy cronies would show up with their accordions and basses and banjos.
That is so
We'd
cool.
be up
That's-
till
But you
Yeah.
had a big family anyway, and
yeah.
then you had all
there's
the family
five
and
in the
friends.
house, 5 siblings in the house.
Mhm.
Craig, Jill, Tim, Kevin, Fred, myself. And then there's Sharon and Fred, which are the parents of some of these kids. Those are my parents. But yeah, you know, it was cool.
And your brother was a comedian.
Yeah, Kevin decided he's more into writing. He's a little smarter than me. I guess.
Is he in New York still?
He lives in New York now, yeah. He runs some shows up there. He's quite talented, you know. He's very good. His name is Kevin White, and you can find some stuff on him on YouTube, I'm sure. Punch Drunk Comedy, Bare Knuckle Comedy. Those are all things that they've done. Arguments and Grievances.
I'm sure he has
He
lots
started
of
a lot of those
stories.
shows. Kind of
I'm
here
sure.
and went to Chicago and did it. And now he's in New York and doing it. And the good thing about, and hopefully you guys will have some of the same luck, you know, COVID lifted, and all the people who had that gig for a long time were out. So Kevin was able to swoop in New York. I mean, that's a tough place to be able to get a place to get
It
a
is.
show at,
It is.
and to be able to have something where it's on a regular basis somewhat. I don't know if it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, because, you know, we're busy. But
Right.
I know he's doing good, so.
That's awesome. Very cool. How come you're not up there more? You should go up there more and play.
I
Say,
mean, I've been
I'm gonna
places.
open for you. I'm gonna warm up the crowd
I
just
told
for
her,
you.
I said, you let me,
You already told
you know,
her.
I've said a bunch of things. So he's I find the worst picture of I can and post it on Facebook.
Right.
No, but I'm like, you're gonna be pissed when I get Saturday Night Live for you, aren't you? You know, just like shit like that.
Are you
I'm
older?
racial.
Are you older or younger?
I am middle. Kevin is the youngest, and then there's me. I just turned 40 in November. My social security number is 40. No. But
Just turned 40. Oh my God! I wish I could be 40 again. Holy shit! Don't get me started.
I felt younger than when I was 20. Really. But the men in my family age pretty good, so I'm pretty lucky. I don't have any ailments. No, never broken a bone.
It's the Irish.
I've ripped my knees apart a little bit, but that's all healed, it seems.
I don't even want to know how that happened.
Wrestling.
Okay.
I wrestled in college and high school.
Really?
Yeah, football, did all kinds of stuff. Whatever I could do. I wasn't that good at football. I think I had some practices, and then I was like 2 days. I'll see you guys in the hall. See you in the hall. But you know, you're in high school. I remember I played baseball before that and soccer. So
High school.
all right, I
High
get
school
to
you went to? St.
Oakville.
Oakville. Where'd you guys go?
I live in
Fox.
Oakville.
Fox?
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, Renner.
Oh, that's right. Where'd you
Parts
McClure
unknown.
North, but I live in Oakville now, so.
go? McClure
Also,
North.
alma mater. I was saying something, but it was something clever, I'm sure.
Talk about football.
Oh yeah, so I got to high school, and obviously I was like, well, forget about baseball. I probably should have stuck with that. But I was like, all right, what other stuff they got to do here? Because it was kind of like, that was my attitude. I was like, all right, track. Try track. That sounds easy. Get some letters. Have some fun. And yeah, for some reason, wrestling. My dad wrestled. My grandpa wrestled too, actually. And that was one of those things. He's like, you learn how to do that. You ain't gonna have to worry about nobody messing with you. Because even boxers, if you can't stand, you can't fight. And I was like, that sounds good. You know. But so yeah, and then goofing off in the streets down here when I got a little older, and I'm not sure which hat I wear some days, but in the end, I hope people just like me for who I am.
What was your first gig? How old were you?
My first gig, paying gig,
Yes.
would have been St. Patrick's Day. I had to sing Danny Boy. It was old man Joe McLaughlin who gave all the kids $2 bill. Oh, hey, how you doing there? $2 bill.
How old were you?
Well, this was my first paying gig
Yes.
where I got any cash. So I think I was maybe 12, 13. I think I was closer to 13 because I remember it was whenever they were splitting their
So
hair in
it's
the
a
middle.
song you'll never forget.
So Joe McLaughlin goes, hey, Pat, if you learn how to sing Danny Boy for me on St. Patrick's Day, I'll give you a $20 bill. My dad goes, you hear that, son? Joe's going to pay you. Play and sing Danny Boy. You think you can handle that? You know, he knew just how to get me. Like, yeah, I can handle that. You know, I think do that. I got him. What was it? I had Christmas. I got this. Joe, I got this new guitar. Oh, good. Now I'll pay you to go. Okay, so I had from Christmas to March 17th to do it, and I had to do it in front of like 800 people. It was at the White House. Well, my parents, the banquet center was called the White House reception rooms. So when I say I was playing at the White
I remember
House,
that.
Right.
as much as I like to act
Yes.
like it was up in D.C., it was down in old South City.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, it's County Afton.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. But anyway, so yeah, St. Patrick's Day there was always a happening, because we know we're Hibernians and all that. So, and big stage, a lot of people. They were already drunk. It was really neat. I think my dad then got up there and sang it in Gaelic just to let everybody know who the boss was.
Right?
But yeah, and that was my first paying gig.
Can you still play it?
Oh sure, I just got done playing it up and down Tam Avenue.
Well, let's hear it firsthand.
So the funny thing about this song, it's the most requested Irish song of all time, but it's
And everybody
actually
cries at the end.
it's actually modeled after the melody is an old English drinking song. So there's a lot of like, because the English and the Irish don't like each other. England would hang anybody who was Catholic or wore green in Ireland. That happened for over 800 years. And the English ain't nice.
No, they're not.
And so when the Americans, or when the Irish came over here during like the potato famine, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that the English government was saying, oh no, you can't plant these crops here, you can't do this, and it just messed up the soil. And so they came over here and they're calling everybody these awful names. You're like, oh, you know, you're animals, you're green nigger, excuse my language, but that was something that they used to say to us. And They would have signs above places that says no Irish need apply. They just didn't like us. We thought we were rowdy, we'd fight. Well, we come over here and we're like, the worst thing you're going to do is call us names. You're not going to hang us or shoot us. Whatever.
We
we're
got
gonna
this.
stay. He's like, this is our thing. So, yeah, within a
We got
generation, they're
this.
president.
That's right.
It's pretty cool. Where was I at?
Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy. Pipes, the pipes are calling. Oh, summer's gone, and all the flowers have gray. I messed up. Oh, I gotta start over again. It's you, must go, and I must be out. Yeah. You know what happened? I started off so confidently.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. Though summer's gone and all the leaves have fallen, it's you must go, and I must buy. But coming back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, for I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
We love you too, Patrick.
I want a low. I'm here Gaelic now. The people, not people, play, yeah. For Glenmore, and now Rossley, Chalmay. That's enough of that. I think I've said enough. The English doctor who should.
What? I know, what?
Sometimes you mess up. The best of us mess up from time to time.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But you always recover really well.
Yeah, I guess I won't cry.
You won't cry. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Well, thank you.
That was awesome. Are you kidding?
And congratulations for 100 shows.
Oh, thank you.
With acts like
Thank you.
this, I don't know why they're still listening, but we appreciate all of you out there. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. So, Christine, we haven't heard your story. How long have you been playing?
Lovely lady.
Well, I've loved singing since I was like 3.
Yes.
And, I guess about 5 years ago, I got early retirement from my day job. So my husband said, you know, you can start doing this music thing if you want. So anyway, I did a couple like duos, and then during COVID, I auditioned for this basement band.
Not the basement band. We won't talk about the basement band.
In 2020, and then I met the people that I'm singing with now, and
Right.
it's been amazing. So
Nick and Rick, and who's your drummer?
Bobby Wilson.
Bobby Wilson. Very cool.
So yeah, so it's just been awesome. So
Second time out. You got that's pretty good.
So
Only have one real bad experience, you know.
Exactly, for sure.
so yeah, we worked in the basement for about a year. And then so yeah, we're getting a lot of gigs now.
You are getting a lot of gigs. So Nick showed up at the Paris Open Jam on
Yeah.
Wednesdays, which is probably the best open jam we have out there so far. Tuesday nights it's Charlack, and then Wednesdays
Yeah, I
it's
need
Paris.
to try those other ones.
Yes, and then Thursday, of course, it's Charlack and Diamond Music Hall, but unless Diamond's having a show, but. And then also at Paris this weekend, Friday night, the Ford Rangers, and Saturday, ALI.
Ooh.
Woo, yes. They draw really well there. So, Tony.
Paris is a cool place.
It is a cool
I
place.
love parrots. Kind of reminds me of the Regal Beagle. Remember that?
Yes, the Regal Beagle.
It has that feel.
Yes.
I love it.
Have you played the Regal Beagle yet?
No, I'm talking about the Regal Beagle on Three's Company.
Oh my God, I'm talking about the Regal Beagle in Illinois. There is a bar called the Regal Beagle.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about back in the 70s.
Oh
that
my
shit.
God, back
I
in the
know.
70s. Good
It
Lord,
just
stop
reminds me-
aging me.
When?
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
It's just
Like that
so-
Jim Croce song. That was made in 1973, I think.
Okay.
All this. Okay.
It was. Yes. Jim Croce song, the one you sang earlier.
Yeah, Don't Mess with Jim.
Yes.
He died awful young.
He did die in a
Yeah.
helicopter crash. It was horrible. I had that album. Jim Croce and his son was on the insert, the cover of the.
It's horrible.
It was terrible. He was only 3. He was only 3 when his dad died. So sad. You guys know who Jim Croce is?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about these
Oh,
two.
yeah, they're
The babies here.
yes.
The babies in their band.
Are they a lot younger than me?
They're a lot younger than all
He's
of
probably
us.
closer to you than
Thank
me.
goodness. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Here, have a cupcake.
Is your husband retired also?
No.
No. That's, I see, I would have figured that if he was, he was like, I gotta get her out of the house for a little while. She's driving me crazy.
No.
Go get that
No.
He
band
just
you
knows
wanted.
that I love music so much I drive him crazy, and that it was time that I could start really doing all this stuff. So.
He doesn't come to your gigs?
Oh yeah. He's kind of our sound guy. They call him Saint Dominic.
Oh, you have a sound guy now. That's
well,
good.
he is, you know, and I feel bad because he gets. I think for the significant other, it's 4 hours of that is.
A lot.
It is. I feel so bad, you know.
It takes
so
a lot to
he's-
not get liquored at the bar while you're watching.
Well,
Oh, God.
exactly, and
Bunch of roads
so
again.
anyway, we're trying to figure all the sound out. So.
Right. Well, you got
Yeah.
a lot of free advice that one night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So these guys played at Parrots. They were ready to go, and actually they came to the open jam and played, and we gave them a date. And their first gig at Parrots, unfortunately, their drummer didn't show up. We're not going to
number
say who it
9 on our
is.
drummer.
We are not going to say who
They're
it was,
hard.
but the drummer didn't show
What's
up.
the deal with the drummer?
And I knew the drummer. We're both calling and texting this guy. We're like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What happened? You know, according to them, he made plans. He's going to be there, blah, 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 but he didn't show up. The next day, my phone's ringing off the wall. He's calling and texting. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear it.
It was a nightmare.
It was ridiculous.
But
so
I brought a tambourine.
brought a tambourine.
It's safe.
So their full band
Save
turned
the night.
into
Yeah.
a trio,
Hit
which
this
was
guy up,
okay because
if
they
it
still
doesn't
played
work
all
out.
night. They were great, and they had 2 people that were at Parrots who were sound experts, and so they got all kinds
Yeah.
of free advice
You know what you need
on
to
how to
do.
do their sound.
He's a rock drummer,
But it's
he's-
okay.
Thank
It,
you.
it
I
all
will
worked
take
out.
any
So,
that I can.
and since then they booked all over town. So it's
And that
it's
night
really
turned
good.
out really good.
It did turn out really well. Yes, it did.
After you said,
Turn
"Let's
it
rock,
up, God!
let's rock out,"
I
and
mean,
That's
it
what
was
you-
like,
that's
yeah.
Great.
our guitarist, man, he is.
Nick is the poster child for ADHD. He's worse than me and you put together.
He is
He's like,
amazing.
"Whoa."
He
I mean,
can
he's
just-
a 40-pound spring in a 10-pound box. Yeah.
That's funny.
He's
Didn't he get on the electric? Well, he did because he had the electric because we were waiting for the
For
drummer.
band, yeah.
yes, and
And
he
we did a trio with that electric guitar,
yes,
and it
you
turned
did.
out.
It turned out fine. And then when I said turn it up, we need to hear you more. And then we adjusted the sound a little bit, and it just came into
It
fruition.
turned
It was
out
awesome.
to be
It turned out
what
to be
we
a good
thought
gig.
was going to be a nightmare because the drummer wasn't there.
Sure.
I thank God for that tambourine.
That's
That
right. It
attitude
was,
is a good indication that you're
well,
doing
and
well.
everybody in the
I love it. We love it.
everybody in the
Go
bar
full
was
under the pressure. You gotta
yeah,
keep
no,
going forward. So
they were
kudos to you.
totally understandable.
Yeah,
They were
'cause-
not assholes to him at all. They were like, "Oh,
That's
we
good.
can't hear." I said, "I know we can't hear him. We're gonna fix that."
That's very good
So
too.
they-
And there
Yeah.
are
The establishment
challenging
was good.
times in each gig. Do you guys have you ever
Mhm.
thought, like
Those moments, when you're looking at
and
them
like
like,
a song you think, oh, I know it so well, and
Mhm.
like I play piano,
Yeah,
and
so
I
you gotta play it
pretty
over.
much memorized everything, and then there will be like, what am I doing?
Right.
Sometimes you start playing into another song. It's
Yes.
similar. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Or rough starts, like you think you're supposed to start one and you're like dun 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 dun.
Never happens.
Guy looks over at you and there's like, oh yeah, cool, we'll do something else.
Yeah, just like kind of brain farts or
Right,
something.
yeah.
You know.
Pat's a master of all. He has put together bands at the drop of a hat, and they pull it off like crazy. Like that one at the one when you had Mickey D. You had
Please, you know what I'm talking about.
Mike the Wop is your drummer at Johnny's was. When
Yeah, I
that-
got Blackie was in town. I got him, and my piano player Bob, who's an absolute monster, Bob Rao on the piano.
Yes.
People can see Bob's got dark hair, little kind of goatee, and was a little heavy. Shows up and he's like, oh, piano. Bob starts playing that thing.
But they did. You did like a.
That's great. I admire people like man.
Oh my
that's
gosh! But you played for the owner's birthday, and it was you did like more like a Rat Pack kind of thing.
Was that?
That was at Johnny's West. Remember when you pulled the band together and you guys had the dark suits on?
Oh, I just wear a suit a lot.
And you
I'm
no,
not-
he loved it.
So many gigs.
You did it, yeah.
That guy knew me because he knew my dad.
Yeah.
He said that my dad used to play a bunch for the for helping get in Hancock.
Oh, they threw
school or
they
something.
threw the biggest fit over you guys. They just
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
very
were the
nice. It
bomb.
was nice to hear those stories. You know,
Well, you did a lot of Elvis songs. You think you did some. I don't remember.
with a
but-
band and just do anything that's like trying to be good.
Yes,
all that
it
stuff.
was killer.
Keep it going. I like playing that stuff.
What's your most challenging show you've had to do?
I think the most difficult part sometimes is there's different challenges, but in your head is the one place where you can really make yourself trip. You just screw yourself up in the head.
Yep.
Still, sometimes I'll be going to a gig, and my stomach or my body will feel weird because my mind is in control and I got it, but my body still knows about the physical abuse. Because singing and all that, playing, it kicks the shit out of you. And it's hard work.
It is
doesn't
a
look like
workout,
it.
man.
You do it for 4 hours, so my body gets anxiety knowing that we're about to go do
That's good
this,
to hear.
but my mind not as much because I have it under control. But the first couple songs, I'm feeling them out too because I don't run off a regular set list. I get there and I'm like,
Feeling
country,
the crowd or something.
or blues or whatever. So you play one of them and you see if they're digging it. If you see somebody tapping their foot or something, you just kind of throw them see what sticks, and then you go on that way. People come in, you try to interact with them. Hey, how you doing? You're late. Where you been? Sometimes 1860s, the door's right to my left, so people come in and it's like, we're waiting on you. Where you? Just
Right.
in between, make jokes. My old man used to tell Bob, my piano player, they used to play together a little bit too. He would say, Bob, people go to bars because they're looking for something to do, or they're lonely or something like that. And so if you want to be successful, what you got to do is you have to interact with those people. I may not think of it like that, but that's what you're there to do. I'm there to play with these people. I'm here to kind of set a mood.
Yep.
I'll set the mood. I'll pick it. I'm the boss. I'm running this show. I'm doing the party. They're going to do what I tell them to do if I feed it to them the right way. And that also means interacting with them. That's a big part. The most challenging part, I think, is just knowing if they're digging it or not, because sometimes they're having their conversation or drinking the beer, so they don't always stop, turn, and clap when you're doing the solo acoustic guy in the corner gig, And, there are challenges. I've gotten places and I don't have my microphones. I've gotten places and the PA head's gone. I've gotten places and the drummer doesn't have his drumsticks and he's 40 miles away. So it's like, all right, I'll go down to my buddy's gig and they're like, hey man, we gotta buy some drumsticks. Come on, we forgot our drumsticks. He's like, well, picks out the worst ones with all lacquer coated, and he's playing, sticks are flying out of his hand. He's got 4, so he's got to get them back from the people who think he just got some kind of a cool gift from the band.
Right.
Hey, listen, I need that back. You pick it up at 4 set. I'll be done with it then. If I don't break it, it'll look cooler on the wall. Whatever. But and like you mentioned about the sound, there's always issues with the sound. Trying to explain to a sound man what you want to hear. That's why I bring my own sound. A Bose stick is a handy thing to have because it's small. It'll fit in a convertible.
Right.
And they're pretty powerful. So if things are going awry, or they got a shitty system, you're like, nah, I'm just gonna use mine. And you can do it how you want.
We run in-ears.
Yeah, that's the best, really.
What is it?
They're running in-ears.
In-ear monitors.
We just got them.
Yep, they're a lifesaver.
Just got a cordless mic too.
You definitely need that
I
for sure.
love the in-ear.
Yeah.
Never had them. Never been about
I
it.
can hear me so well.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
I got it tuned in.
It's almost a crutch or it's almost a crippling thing. They don't
just
they
put
don't
one
want it
in.
in ears. It's hard to if you've not played with that for a long time. If you're a musician from way back when, where you play with your blood, sweat, and tears, and you know what it's supposed to sound like, it's hard to stick something in your ear because you're gonna be like, what?
They've come a long way.
It's-
Though.
Right, I
They
mean,
can
like
make
this
guitar
is
sound.
it's not something that we've done forever. I mean, like we just started doing it because it's like, for one, we're a loud band, so I mean you know that, but so it might be hard for me to hear where he's at. We hit a quick pace song and he jumps into something. I need to hear him, like, and with the challenges of sound guys. I mean, we had one gig. I'm not gonna say where it is, but the sound guy didn't show up. So the bar person, I don't even think he was a bartender. He's like bar back or something. He's like, I got this.
Louis, thanks, Louis.
Thank goodness.
So, yeah.
Try
but,
one in, one out.
But did he have it?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
One ear.
I wish
Don't
we
you
had
love
such
those
a-
guys?
You can set it up where I can just hear the drummer and sing.
It'd be nice to have.
Like
some.
on rhythm, so I got
But we're
that.
just starting. We're just
Luckily, the
low
band
level.
I'm
So.
used to the boss, so I just
But yeah, I mean, like we
keep
play.
everybody under control.
Like I
If we
play
can't
with
hear
one
our
in, one
voices,
out.
we're playing
Because
loud.
Me too.
I've always been like that. I've always heard like live sound, whatever, not through there. But it does help if you got one in, and then like we run ours. It's a 2-channel system, so I can make 2 different mixes. Like he might need something that I don't,
Right.
So it helps. It does help. But I can't play with both of them in. I cannot do that. I need to hear the room
Right.
as well.
I know that's
That's how
my
you gauge
point.
what to do. Your
It's
fingers
hard to
tighter than iron.
it's hard to convert to that if you've never used it.
Do you have 4-piece band or
5.
5?
Definitely
About to be
sing
6.
a lot better when I can hear myself.
Yes, definitely, for sure.
You hear that, karaoke people? When you can hear yourself, you sing better. Listen to yourself, maybe in the shower at home.
They can't hear themselves.
come
That's
out.
the whole point.
Just stay home. No, not it's karaoke. It's not you guys
No.
or the fans. It's the karaoke.
Like, be nice, man.
Those
I
people
know.
want to come out and listen to
just-
you and
right.
sing with you, Pat.
They want that sweet
Sing,
child of
well,
mine.
I don't mind that.
I
Yeah.
mean, I got the sense not to sing. That's why I said no. Like, just say no. But
Here's a challenge. We're playing a gig one time, and this lady brings her own tambourine. Or guy, it was a guy. He sat in the front row. He fancied himself a drummer. And my drummer, it's a small enough place where he could get a little catch of it. The bar we're playing at. And he's like, Pat, you've got to take it away from me. He's fucking me all up. And when you do, you go say, sir, I know that's yours, but you need to shake it outside. It's just kind of funny how to be nice to people when they're being ridiculous.
yeah,
Because you don't want
it's
to
that,
blow up.
that professionalism too, man. You gotta appreciate.
You don't want to
it.
hurt their
Yeah.
feelings, that's for sure.
Don't wear denim when you play at the country clubs. Charge more in Ladue than you do in Lime. I could probably run a course on this. What's the place? Don't they have a School of Rock I could go work at somewhere? School of Rock, call
You
me.
could write a
Go
book.
I say
You
Peter.
could write a book.
Yes.
Seriously.
He started on one.
What I need is an assistant. So if there are any interns out there, I don't care about age. I just care about computer skills and being able to follow direct. I need you from here down is what I'm saying. The little
Right.
and the interweb there.
How about a song?
Intern is the key word right there,
You
right?
see, I changed it right immediately. You got to be able to think on the fly. You know this already. You're the drummer in the band.
How about another song? Patrick,
No.
play a song for us.
Well, the tambourine, at the time.
Yes.
I'll be
Yes.
quiet.
No.
Yes.
So,
Play a
do you have
song
your
for us.
tambourine?
No.
I don't have one either.
You didn't bring one? That's
What's
okay.
it like? You wipe off some tambourine. How about this? Well, this might sound funny, I ain't got lots of money, but I won't ever let you down. nitty gritty. Not the nicest guy in town, but at the end of the day, all I can say is I will never let you down. Oh, would you? Of course not.
Really? Are
Anyone
you
else?
kidding? No.
So, well, I saw on YouTube
Yes.
late at night after your gig,
Yes.
and I saw Fastball. And I saw
Yes.
the dude in the picture. I'm like, that kind of looks like the singer because he's got the mole, but he looks midlife crisis. I got to click on this and see what it was the song. And I go, oh, gotta learn.
Awesome. Very cool.
Cute song.
Very cute. So I do have to give props. I got to give you a big shout out. So Friday night, there was a benefit at 21 Rock in Arnold. I was the MC for. Torchlight Parade, actually Bad Bone opened, and then Torchlight Parade, and then Tantric was in town. Freaking awesome. Team Brett, it's Brett is a child who passed away from children's cancer, and his parents do this. I mean, they're involved with St. Baldrick's every year. Last year we had this huge benefit. It was at undisclosed location. I can't tell you where it was because it's a big private thing. But anyway, this year we had it at 21 Rock, and it was amazing. They raised Torchlight Parade usually heads this thing up, and they raised over $11,000 for kids with cancer.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Did
these
you
guys
say
are awesome.
How much? What was that number again?
Over $11,000.
Guys,
I
they put
know,
on
it's
an
freaking
show.
awesome. So much fun. This band there's 3 guys in this freaking band that work for a funeral home, believe it or not. 2 of them are undertakers.
Oh yeah.
No
Wow.
shit.
Whole morticians.
Yes.
Funeral directors.
So Torchlight Parade, their whole idea behind their band is back in the days of in New Orleans where they had the funeral services. So yes, and they dress up, and it's just a whole freaking show and a show and a show. They're a blast, and they're a lot of fun to hang out with, and they do so much charitable work. Every year they do Toys for Tots. They always do St. Baldrick's. There's always something they're picking up. So yeah, they're freaking amazing. So I got to give them, the big Yahoo props.
You want to hear a song about funerals?
Sure.
Okay. In New Orleans.
Sure.
Anybody else have anything they want to before I steal another 2 minutes?
You're good. Go ahead.
I went down to old Joe's ballroom at the corner of the square. The usual crowd was assembled. Cat, my buddy Tweezy was there. He was standing at my shoulder, and his eyes were bloodshot red. And I turned to the crowd around him, and this is what he said. What'd he say, Jack? Let her go, God bless her. I heard those wailing cries, because I searched this whole wide world now over, and I got my rambling eyes. So when I die, I want you to bury me in a high-top Stetson hats. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the devil knows I'm standing pat. Let her go, let her go, let her go, let her go, let her go. Stretched on a cold white table, she was so young, so sweet, so fat. So roll out your Cadillac carriage and roll out your old-time hack, because they're taking 12 men to the graveyard, only 11 of them coming back. Whoa, 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 whoa. dance on a cold white table. She was so young, so sweet, so fair. Oh, 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 she'll never find another man like me. She'll never find another man like me. She'll never find another man like me. No, that's right. That's it. That's DC and G.
Yes.
Thanks. That song is actually about VD. She dies of VD. And all the great funeral stuff. Take that one home with you.
Guys,
It's
a
true.
VD.
It's called St. James Infirmary. Girl gets VD. He finds out she's dead. He goes down there, identifies the body or whatever, and then he's like, "Uh-oh, I might have it." Like if she got it, that means I might have it. It's a gloomy song. Bleak, I think is.
Yes, very nice. Thank you so
Very
much,
nice,
Pat.
yeah,
You're
cool.
so awesome.
You know.
How about a song that's not so gloomy?
Oh, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, babe, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, babe, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke there, I was mistaken. Please don't take my sunshine away. You lady, when you're smiling, when that whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, well that sun keeps shining through. But when you're crying, you know you bring on that rain. Stop your crying and be happy again. 'Cause when you're smiling, well that whole world smiles with you. Sorry. There goes Smiley.
Trying to smoke?
No, I'm just saying that's why I'm acting so normal.
This is your normal.
Mm-hmm.
This is your normal.
Got a drinking problem over there.
Wrong hole. Sorry.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to be a fountain. See, you put it in the. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
We got
It's
that on
like
camera.
Yes, it was all on
Like
camera.
15 of them.
I've got every angle. It goes down my shoulder.
Yeah. There's gonna be like remake memes of that slow mo.
I hope so. I gotta hit it some way.
I mean publicity, man.
What do I gotta do? I'll walk the dog with the babies. What do I gotta do? Get me in there.
He does it all at the same time, for sure.
You know, I just, like every other man, put my pants on 2 legs at a time in the morning. So I'm no different. than anyone else.
So what do you guys think? What I mean, as
Do
far
I get the
as
job?
yeah, right, yeah. Don't ever quit music. No,
Keeping up with him, like he'll
Yeah,
keep
but
you
you're
busy.
not-
He'll
you're-
keep you busy, man.
definitely.
So I babysit also. I do balloon animals. What do you
Here
need?
we go.
What do you
Yeah, right, for sure, for
need?
sure.
Where your kids out? Have me out there. Sing some song for the little bastards.
Do you guys have some shows out there planned yet, or
So
what do you guys?
what do we
What's the
got? We got
plan?
April 25th, we're gonna be at Redfish Bluefish with 600 cuts and
Oh,
Brave New
good.
World. Then
More
May
importantly,
then May 12th, we'll be at Silver Creek Saloon in Belleville.
Good for you.
There's going to be a battle of the bands for Creek Fest.
Do you know who you're competing with?
No, but I know who we're competing for is Dr. Vegas. Let's play with him. They're in a group, so that's pretty freaking awesome. And
Dr. Z.
we-
My good friend
we
Frankie.
were going to do
Cougar
everything.
Rock.
Do you know
we
he
can
was
to
in
win
here?
this.
Frankie was in here about a month and a half ago? 6 weeks ago? Frankie was in here, yes, he's a sweetheart of a guy.
So
Who's
we're really looking forward to that.
So are you competing to open for him or
To be one of the opening groups, yeah. So
cool. Let me see who this is. Hello?
we gotta answer it.
Probably ask Cat for some money out of me for saying this.
Hello?
Hi, I just want to say happy 100th episode, and I was wondering if y'all could play some Dirty King tonight.
Who is this?
This is Mr. Flowtron's little brother, Zach.
I did play some earlier. I played Lucky 13. Were you not listening?
Nah, I just tuned in a little while ago.
Did he put
Bless
you
you.
up? Did he put you up to this?
I haven't talked to Mickey in months.
Hey, no problem. I can play another one. I only have 3 of their songs.
All right, sounds good. We'll be listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, and we just picked up a show November 12th.
Really? Where at?
Where at?
We're just gonna do it.
Hollywood. 155 South Florissant.
155 South Florissant.
What time we gotta be there?
I think the show started 6, so 5.
Make it 4:30.
I don't know if everybody can hear
Make
that.
it 4:30 so you
Show
can
starts
load
at
in.
6. 155 West Florissant.
Yep, 155 South Florida.
South
West,
Florissant.
South Florida. That's better. That's
Well,
better.
it's November 12th, so.
Zip code is 63135.
There we go.
It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? That's awesome. Very cool. It's gonna be a blast. So, how many bands do you want?
Really, because we got already, I was thinking 2.
Okay.
Because already we're going to have acts already.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
I like y'all.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man.
Split 66. Yeah, they're freaking awesome.
I don't know if you can come rock it too, but I'm going to leave it up to you. It's
Okay.
really up to you.
You need a whole stage for him. He
He does take up a whole
I
stage.
mean,
I just lost weight. What do you? I really know how to warm a boy's heart.
Yeah, right. No.
you're quick with the tongue, man. That's
I
cool.
don't know. He's freaking
Vicious
awesome.
out there.
Are you kidding?
He's got very
So,
lucky.
let's see
Very
what
lucky.
I got here. Where's that other song?
We're definitely looking to book anything Friday, Saturday, Sunday after April 10th. Like we're pretty much open. So Judy, Yvonne, hit us up. We'll-
Definitely. So let me ask you this: do you have 4 hours worth of music?
No.
If you,
So you need an opener.
yes, you'll need an opener.
Right, we don't want to be the cover band. So.
No, you don't have.
Hey,
No,
hey,
you don't need to be.
They're
covers,
all
but
original
yeah.
music.
They're all original
Original.
music.
Nice.
You know, I wouldn't say it's all heavy. What would you say? It's
It's like that. What was that band you just played? Like a minute ago on.
That
like, This Is
guitarist
Up.
has like 20 songs.
Awesome.
the last person I
That's
played
some real
was
heavy rock.
Let's link
Echoes
up.
from Ashes.
Yeah.
What'd you
Yeah, we
guys call it?
haven't
You didn't
gone
call it
through
heavy.
them
You
all
called
yet.
it something else.
Like a groove metal, I guess. I'd
More
call it.
A
more
group-
melodic metal or like.
Because you're not super heavy, and
No,
you're
we're not.
like.
We're not talking about Satan. We're not talking about.
Right.
We don't even have profanity.
Like a
in our
harder-
songs.
Are his
Right.
originals
I don't know,
though are
harder
like,
punk rock.
you know, folky and country? So that wouldn't. It would have to be your
So if you
genre, right?
okay, like Linkin Park, Chevelle,
Oh, I love Linkin.
As I Lay Dying, All That Remains, bands like that are very, very close. to
Seamus
where we're
Harvest.
And some of the Cruel
really
Intentions soundtrack.
at. And some of the what? Lion King
The
soundtrack.
Cruel Intentions soundtrack. Some of that.
Oh, Asking Alexandria.
Some of that.
I'll throw him in the mix.
Yeah, their new
Wow,
stuff
that's
is
really
insane.
impressive. So do you guys write? You're writers.
Yep.
and-
Yep.
That's awesome.
They do all of
didn't
it.
hear about that.
Every bit of. Let's see. Echoes of Ashes. Okay. Okay. So. All right. I got. So the first 30. Okay. So I got to give some props to the people we listened to. First song was "World Has Gone to Hell" by Conquest. After that was "Salvation" by Torchlight Parade. The Incurables. I don't know the name of the song. It just shows track 2. If you don't know who the Incurables are, that is Jimmy Griffin's original band. One of his original bands. You know who Jimmy Griffin is?
I've heard the name.
He's the main dude from El Monstero.
Oh wow. Okay, that's why I've heard the name.
That's why you heard the name. Yes, he's badass. Revolution
in
by American Greed.
Doesn't he play in 2 other bands?
He was in Petty Cash Junction, but that kind of went to the wayside. Other than that, I think that's it. That's all I got. But yeah, he's in. With El Monstero, they it takes up so much of his time that they play
Rightfully so.
2 times a year. Like Christmas, they play like 8 or 9
all the time
shows.
you want.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Like
Just you need to get
they sell out shows 6 months before they're even like.
It's
there.
crazy, yeah. And what's so cool about it is that even if you're burnt out on Pink Floyd, what I like about it is the
show.
legacy. The kids, like my nieces who are in their 20s, they still love it. They're like, oh, can you get us tickets? I always get them tickets, of course, but still, there's kids that are that age and younger that still want to listen to Pink Floyd, and they're carrying on the legacy as far as just, passing that music on, which is what we need. Even it doesn't matter. I've blown through I don't know how many 8 tracks. Yes, 8 tracks. I had those. Let's see.
No, I'm just kidding.
They sucked. They were horrible. Cassettes weren't any better because when they'd screw up, you'd have to take a pencil
Right.
and
Line it
spin them.
back.
Yeah, line it back. That was a pain in the ass.
Cassettes, too.
I know. And then anyway, so
Did you have a beta?
Yeah, Betamax.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
First VCR. My dad's
You
like,
want-
movies at home, gotta have it.
Yeah,
For like $1,000 on this fucking boat anchor.
Yes.
Oh my god, I remember the whole neighborhood came over to watch some movie they went and rented. There's one place called Uncle Toots's. I remember the name. I don't remember where it was. It was far away. You go there and you rent movies.
Yeah.
You
It's a big
literally
deal.
rent.
It's like, all right, where do I want to Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I want this, I want that. Okay. And the whole neighborhood would come over and sit there in front of the TV and watch these things. So
When
silly.
Blockbuster came out, it was all over the crowd. It was VHS all over the place. I
Yeah.
still have some VHS at home. I still have a VHS player.
I just found a Disney Davy Crockett the other day. I was like, I love this Davy Crockett.
Oh
I
no,
need that.
It's a Wonderful Life. I own the black and white version. I want to watch the colorized. It's a great movie. It's right up there with Old Yeller. It still makes you cry at the end
You know why he stutters his lines? Jimmy Stewart.
because he stutters.
Because he was numb. He was just really bad at remembering lines.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where that stutter comes from.
Possibly.
I'm
Take
telling
away
you,
all the glory.
He was on the
Like,
interweb.
he just sucked. I couldn't remember his shit.
Okay, we are going to listen to the other Dirty King. The second Dirty King song I haven't still listed up here is Diablo featuring Frankie Muriel.
Yeah.
Actually, Frankie is their producer. He's produced their songs, and he does the lead song in this. There's actually, or lead vocals in this. There's actually a video out there. It's pretty good because it's Frankie. Of course, he's the bomb dick. But anyway, so if you ever need a good producer, that's who you want. And he also opened up School of Rock in St. Peter's. So that's his store if you guys ever want to go down there. Because he's always looking for people to help teach or whatever. You have nothing to lose by asking. So he's super, super easy to work with. He is the ultimate professional when it comes to producing and sound and everything.
Who's this guy?
Frank.
Ain't enough room in this town for the both of us. Where's he at? Bring it!
He's right down the street.
Fill your hand.
You will love him. He's freaking awesome. So, episode 100, STL Roar. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know. We'll try. So we're gonna go out with Diablo by Dirty King, and then we're gonna take a picture and we're gonna get out of here. So we will see you whenever.
See you, everybody.
Bye, ya. Booyah.